and I'm pressing it right now. Okay, that was crazy. Hello everyone. If you haven't already recognized, this black brick with wires is a spot welder. This is a spot welder with a rechargeable battery inside. It is 8000 watts. This guy, it claims that it can weld up to 0.3 mm thickness. We will test that later, and I will also disassemble this and see what's inside, and if possibly we can somehow upgrade the battery, or if someone wants to do a lot of spot welding to upgrade the battery so he can finish the job, because right now you charge it and you can work away from power, but the thing is that I don't really know, and I didn't find any information on how many welds you can do with this, so I have already charged it, and now let's turn this on and see. This is not connected. This is where you connect the charger. So right now this is not connected. It also has this thing that tells it when to spot weld, this pedal. So this is how you turn it on. Now it's off. You just rotate this knob. It flashes, and here I'm not sure it is visible. This screen tells you the battery's voltage. It says 8.28. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, 8.28. So you can monitor your battery's charge. Now this also comes with this for testing, and some sandpaper. I guess this is for cleaning your tips, your welding tips, and the tips are changeable. You can change them, are removable. So if you do a lot of work and these guys are melted or whatever, then you can change them. Let's see if I messed so that's it. It's not very complicated. It needs the pedal to work. You adjust here the power. I have no idea where it should be. Let's keep it to 3.5. Now this strip that came with the device is, I think, 0.1 mm. So I'm zeroed, and let's measure this, and it is 0.1. So this should be really easy to solder. Let me cut two pieces and I'll be back. So I got the pieces ready, and we are at 3.5. Let's see if it is enough. I have my I have the pedal on the under my foot, so as soon as I press it, we are going to be able to weld this. Let's make sure these are okay. So let's see. Let's do it this way so you can all also see. And I'm pressing it right now. Okay, that was crazy. It burned through the... Whoa. And now it is smelling burned metal. It burned a hole through the pieces. So I guess this was a lot of power. Let's go to 1. We are at 1. This not only welded them, but this also drilled them. That was dangerous. A lot of flying objects. Now I'm gonna take you closer. So let's try this again at position 1 of the knob. Let's see. And this was way less dramatic than the first one. The left one is the knob at the position 1, and you can also see the spot welds on the other side, so it did the work, but they are not welded enough. So let's go to 2, I guess. 2. And the voltage is 8.27 from 8.28. Let's see. I lost my pedal. Okay, let's see now. You can see the new spots. Let's see if I can separate them. And not with my hands. With my hands I cannot do it. I managed to remove one of them. So maybe let's try, or should I keep them like this or on the side? I've seen people do it on the side also, I don't know. Let's do 2.5 and let's try again. And now they look more of the welds I've seen on other machines. Yeah, no way. We lost there are so many welds here that we can't see the weld. Let's go with the new one and let's keep it to 2.5. I guess we are, or a bit more. Okay, let's do it at the end so we can have leverage to disconnect them. So here it is. Let's see if we can separate them. Nope. I'm gonna bring the pliers so we can test the strength. Okay, let's see how strong it is. And the weld held. The weld survived, and it survived because you can see part of the other strip stayed on the other strip, and you can see that this has a hole, so the weld was really strong. Now let's go a bit more. Let's go to 3. our first try was 3.5 and it was explosive. Let's go to 3 and see the max on the, this is a 0.1 thickness strip. So let's see now. Whoa. And we have another hole. So I think the max you can go is about 2.5 with this strip, but now it is really welded, and this is a nice way to drill holes if you want. Let's do another one with near 3, and the battery is at 8.26. Let's go. Oh, it got welded on the tip, so it is the two in the middle. These two here. And you can see them on the other side. Let's test them. I think it is really good. I haven't used this device or similar device before, so I don't really know how the weld should be, but they seem really strong. And they separated, but they left part of each other on the holes, so I'm not sure. Maybe this strip is really thin. Let's go. I already bought 0.2 of Mimi. Let's try that one. Maybe we can see the full potential of this device, but I'm really happy with it because right now we are at 2.5 and it goes up to 9. So imagine what will happen at 9. So this is the 0.2, 8 mm width. So I'm gonna cut a few pieces and I'll be back. So here are the 0.2 mm stripes, whatever. And these feel a lot more thick, like a really piece of metal. This feels like almost an aluminum foil. So let's go to 3, which was explosive before, and see if we're gonna do holes here. My foot on the pedal, and 1, 2, 3. And I think this is weak. This is gonna separate easily. Let's see. Yes. So 0.3 is really low for this thickness. Let's go to 4. I mean, 3 is low. Let's go to 4 and see. And the tips are looking used right now. Somehow some blackness on the tip. Anyway, let's go now. I will try to keep it as straight as possible. Maybe I should have them like this, I don't know. Let's do it like this. So this is with the knob at 4. And it separated quite easily, but I felt the difference from 3 to 4. Now let's try with, let's go straight to 5.5. Let's see. What I'm not sure about, maybe we will try it later, is if it makes any difference that we are using two stripes and not one stripe on a battery, but I don't think, because I've seen strips soldered together, so it should work. Now we are at where are we at? We're at 6, whatever, 6. Let's go. Now this looks more soldered than the other ones. But will this separate? The one did, so, and the other. So 0.2 with the knob at 6 isn't okay. Let's go to 8. Voltage is at 8.25, so we are okay. 1, 2, 3. And this is visibly more powerful. Let's see. And no way. At least not with the short pieces and with my hands. I can't do it. Let's try with my tools here. And you can see that it took a piece with it, which means that the solder was, in my opinion, okay. I think it was okay. Let's see what the maximum power does. But the thing is that these are only 0.2 mm, and it claims that it can do up to 3.3. Let's see. So we are at 8. Let's max this out. We are at 9, which is the max this can do. Okay, let's do this. This is way more less dramatic than the 0.1 mm strip. So these middle two are the new ones, and it is visibly through. Let's see now. Since I couldn't separate them by hand at 8, I'm sure I won't be able now. But let's see what will happen with the tools. And I'm not expecting this to endure the tools, but just so we know what will happen. So yeah, so this is what happened. So to me this looks that it is welded fine. and this kind of force would never happen on a battery unless the battery is on a crash. So let me cut two fresh pieces and try this again at max. Got the fresh pieces here. Now last try. We are at full power. Let's keep the tips fresh. In case it matters. Okay, so let's go. And 3. The lower side, the back side, and this is the top side. Now remember that when we weld, for example, batteries like this one, the 18650, we don't only use 2 spot welds. We do it at least another time, so 4 for contact points. So if this is very hard for me to separate, imagine if you have 4. Let's try. Separate this. And again, you can see that it took part of the other strip, so the weld was strong. Now I am going to try with 4 welds and see. Now let's do 4. So we're gonna weld 2 times. One and 2. Now we have the left 4. Don't look at the right one. So these are the new. And so I'm not gonna say that this that I can easily separate them with the tools, but you can see that it needs some force and that it's not without damage to the strips. So it looks like it takes some material away. And some people do, I've seen do also 3 welds, so 6 spots. Anyway, let's, so I don't think there's I don't have a 0.3 mm, but I could use 0.1 and 0.2, welded on a 0.2, why not? Let's do that. I'm not even sure what will happen. So 0.2, 0.2 and 0.1. I'm pressing really hard in case it matters. So it went through. but is it any strong? And I easily separate them with my hands, but I cannot separate the point 1 from the point 2. Okay, let's do this again. Let's use point 1 on point 2. So we have a point 1 on top and a point 2 at the bottom. And let's see if it makes any difference, because when we previously used 2.1, they exploded. Maybe it has to do with the material underneath. So maybe if we used a real battery, it would have been better. Let's see now. We are at max, point 1 on top, and explosion. Oh my god. Okay. And we have a really big hole here and a really bad smell. Okay. Let's go to 5. Oh my god. This melted the tip also. No, I think that's a piece of it's a piece of the strip, not the copper itself. Okay. So again, point 1 on top, point 2 at the bottom, take 2. Okay, now this looks better. You don't mind the fireworks. So this is really maybe how it should look. This is the back and this is the top. This is almost melted but not through, so this is maybe how it should look. Let's try and separate it. Okay. Yeah, so you can see how it destroys, it stays connected to the other part. So this is really soldered. So we are around, what I want to say is that point 1 you can solder fine, and up to point 2 maybe, although the results were different at point 2. Should I sacrifice a battery? Maybe I can remove it later, who knows. Anyway, why not? Let's do this. Why not? So this is a point 2. Now this is a real life test, similar to what we would use this on. So we are at 5, so let's go to 9. So most people do 4. I'm gonna do 6. Why not? So this is how it looks. Looks nice, like the videos I've seen. But can it handle my Yes, it can. Yes, this is really strong. Okay, I take my words back. So this is 0.2 and it works really well at 0.2. Really well. So I don't have 0.3 to test, so I won't say anything about that. And until I get my hands on a 0.3 strip, I will just say that we are at max power, and we did 3 welds. We have 6 spots, and this is really strong. So I think we should disassemble this and see what's inside now that we did the test. And since the 0.2 worked, I'm sure the 0.1 will work too on a battery. Maybe this is an overkill. You want to make a small power bank. I don't know about more powerful systems. The 0.2, I mean. Anyway, let's. I'm gonna find out how these things can be opened, and I'll be back. Okay, it has some screws underneath. And by the way, the voltage was on our last weld at 8.18. So you can really do some work with this. It's not like you can weld a couple of times and it is done. So let's see what's inside. It says that it has a battery, and I've cut myself here by trying to pull the strip. Okay, so is this the correct orientation? Let's try this way. And this is it. What is this about? So this is how it looks inside, in case you were wondering. And everything looks fine. I don't see anything wrong. And it looks an okay quality, I guess. Let's remove it all, everything. Let's get everything out. Is the battery stuck? Yes, the battery is stuck, so let's not remove it. Anyway, so this is how it looks. Battery is inside. You can see that how they are soldered together. And this is the device. It's a really, in my opinion, well built, good quality for what it offers. And yeah, I think I like it. Let's put this back together. So this was it for this video, guys. There you have it. It works fine. It is rechargeable, and you can take it wherever you want to work. So I think it is fine for the money. And thank you for watching, guys, and see you on the next one. Bye.